What is up, you guys? This is your boy and the Matrix. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. So, Microsoft has a shortage of Xbox controllers. Right? They have a shortage of Xbox controllers. What does this mean? What does this mean? Because, I mean, if Big Daddy Microsoft, if the big dog Microsoft, which is actually bigger than Sony, Microsoft is way bigger than Sony. They got, Microsoft makes more money. It's $1 trillion business. And they cannot make enough Xbox controllers? I mean, what does this mean? Like, is it really that bad? When the mightiest of tech companies can't get Xbox controllers to their people, right? What does this mean? Are we gonna have a PlayStation 5 controller shortage? We're not gonna have enough PlayStation 4 controllers, right? Because even if you don't have a console, you can actually still use the controllers to play online games. Like, you can play games from Steam, you can play games from Epic Game Store, right? But shit, if you can't even get a controller, then what are we looking at here? You're about to find out, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit the notification bell and like this video. Guys, we're almost to 1,000 subscribers. Let's keep on going. And on with the show. Okay, so I'm here at videogamechronicles.com, and it says Microsoft has confirmed a shortage of Xbox controllers. Says supplies disruptions are affecting stock, and the company has told VGC as many major retailers remain sold out. Right, it says Microsoft has acknowledged a shortage of Xbox controllers after many major retailers sold out completely this month. It says in the UK there are currently no controllers in any colors. Wow. In stock, retailers GameSmith, Argos, and Currys are even the official Microsoft store. Amazon UK is one of the few retailers with stock in the carbon black controller, which was newly added today. It was sold out yesterday. Third-party prices in Amazon for black controllers start at £93, well, £94, which, holy freaking shit, that's like $100 in American currency. It says nearly double the official price. I mean, they gotta pay more up there in the UK. But one of the reasons why they decided to make a video about this is because Bill Gates put out an order with Chinese manufacturers and all these chip manufacturers. He put out an order so that Microsoft will get first dibs, okay? First dibs on production, okay? So that means, okay, what that means is that, whatever these chip manufacturers make first, Microsoft will get those chips, those computer chips and other parts first. Okay, Bill Gates put this order out, so they're supposed to, get first dibs on whatever these manufacturers are producing. But they're not. Which could only mean one thing. We are going to have more PlayStation 5 shortages. And I'm guessing this also includes if you're trying to buy a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 4 controller. We might also see PlayStation 4 controllers shortages, PlayStation 5 controller shortages, right? Because Sony also put out an order to ramp up the production of PlayStation 5s, but how are they going to do that? If we're still having trouble with these, chip manufacturers, right? These production companies, right? And Sony was actually expecting to sell 18 million more PlayStation 5s. Good luck with that, because people still can't get their hands on a freaking, on basic things. Okay, and then down here it says, we know it may be hard finding Xbox wireless controllers right now. Due to these supply disruptions, a Microsoft spokesperson told us, we're working as fast as possible with our manufacturing and retail partners to improve this. Please check with your local retailer for availability. So you got to check with your local retailer. Look, I'm not an Xbox person, right? I'm not a fan of, like, I've always been a PlayStation person. I've always been a Nintendo and PlayStation boy. I've never liked the Xbox for the simple fact that, they never have the types of games I want to play. Action games, RPG games, that's my shit. That's where the games are at, PlayStation. But when you go to the Xbox, you don't have as many of these action games and RPG games. You got a lot of shooter games, like shooting games, and I'm not into that, right? But this worries me because that means, you know, next year there's a whole bunch of like Final Fantasy games coming out that I want to play that requires you to get a PlayStation 5. So which means that, you know, whatever titles you were hoping to buy next year with a PlayStation 5, if you're planning on getting a PlayStation 5, most likely there could be a possibility that it's not going to happen because these shortages are just going to continue onto 2023. So whatever your thoughts are, guys, make sure to comment below, like this video, share this video, okay, and tell your friends. And guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. I'm gonna keep covering, you know, shortages, everything in the gaming industry and video game life. So subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. This is your boy Andy Matrix. Godspeed.